Hello to the all of you and welcome to this new format. We will just see how it works out. So last week you have listened to Hayley describe her adventure with the big whale that was rescued out of a fishing net. And you collected information about her story and put that information into an outline for a report. So let me show you the keywords that I found out so that you can compare your results with mine. Okay, let's start with the heading. I have chosen the heading Brandon's young girlfriend rescues a baby whale because it's catchy and it has that link to a celebrity, Brandon, so maybe more people will read it. Okay, for the introduction, I have chosen the keywords that answer the W questions. So Saturday around 9 o'clock to when, where, Moss Beach at the Marine Reserve, and who, Hayley, Karen, and Mike. And that would already be it for the introduction. So let's have a look at the main body and the keywords that I put in there. And of course you can pause the video to add keywords to your notes if necessary. So for the main body, and the first given headline, Baby Whale in Trouble. I just found the point caught in fishing lines. And for the next heading, Preparing the Rescue, I've put knives and ropes that they have to take with them, and wetsuits and life jackets that they will wear later on so as not to drown in the big ocean. Again, pause the video if necessary to add notes to your outlines. Next was to find headings on your own, subheadings on your own for the main part. And I first chose the subheading the whales because a lot of information was given about them. And there's a baby gray whale and a mother. The baby whale is huge and weighs about 2 tons, and it would die without help. If you think that 2 tons is big, no way, the mother weighs 30 tons. She's described as calm, but comes very close, and Karen stays relaxed, but Mike gets very nervous because of the mother being so close. The second headline that I've chosen is the headline The Rescue, so that I'm later able to talk about it. And it's pretty easy. I've just written down Karen close to cut the lines, and then they can pull her back to the boat. Again, pause the video if you want to add something. Of course, a nice report also needs an ending, and it's always a nice idea to start these reports with or on a positive note so that the reader will go home with a good, positive feeling. That's why you could write something in the conclusion, like all three of the workers at the Marine Reserve were needed. They all did something to the result of rescuing. You could also say that the mission went well, or even that it was the greatest adventure of Haley's life. Okay, so now you've followed Haley and Karen and Mike and their adventure, but now it's your turn to come up with ideas for a report that you will write. And in these times, what better topic to write about than about this little guy here. Pretty sure you all know that this is the COVID-19 virus, so the coronavirus. So as an introduction to finding topics you could write about, please think about how it changed your life. I will show you the task in a second. Here we go. How has the virus changed your life? Write down keywords. Pause the video for 3 to 5 minutes. Write down. Now that you've collected ideas about that, let's get more into it. And your task is to collect more ideas on the points that I give you. Okay, first point would be things I've learned. So I'm pretty sure you have done or learned something new in this time. Maybe cooking or knitting, whatever. Pause the video, take notes on this subject criterion. Now another topic to write about is things I've seen. So maybe you have seen something interesting in the parks or on balconies. Maybe you've seen demonstrations. Again, pause the video and collect ideas, things that you've seen. Now a third subject I would like you to think about is changes. So changes in your life in general. Like, do you get up earlier or later? Do you do more sports or less? Things like that. But you can also talk about changes in your schoolwork. Add ideas here. And again, you can pause the video for this. And although many things are closed now, maybe you have done a cool online event You could talk about that, okay? Because there are online theaters now or online concerts. If you've witnessed that, you can collect ideas for that. And of course, it's also possible to make up new categories if you want to. Okay, I want your mind maps, your idea collections till Thursday. So yeah, it's easiest to send them as a picture to me via It's Learning. You can also send it to my email address if that's easier for you. And I will upload some of your mind maps so that we have more ideas in the whole, and you can add ideas to your own mind map. Now let's get to some research questions that will help you with your report later. And these three general questions I want you to answer. Here we go. 1. When did the virus first reach Germany? 2. Where in Germany did it start? The region or city, if you can find out. And when were the schools shut down? Again, copy these questions. The heading is Writing a Report Corona, and find answers to these three questions. And of course, what I'm more interested in, and this I want you to send it to me again, is personal things. So how do you deal with the current situation? Do you have any tips, e.g. against boredom or to keep fit? Anything that comes to your mind, really? Please write 3 to 6 sentences, but you can also write more if you want to. So, once again, send me the mind map till Thursday and the answers to the personal question. And with that, see you or hear you again next week. Bye. Just